Good morning, natural gas. It's Tuesday, March the 10th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. And today, for the April spot contract, we're currently trading at 304.10, down 7.9 cents or 2.53%. And yes, I still have this head cold. And as you can see, the RSI is trying to turn down. We're still holding around the 13-period exponential moving average, which came in at 302.30. As you can see right here, we're still keeping an eye on Ras Laffan in Qatar. And we've got one tanker that is loading, potentially. And as you can see, we've got 9 berths at least, or 10 if you count this extra one over here, for loading of LNG. This facility is still down. It is expected to be down at least 2 to 4 weeks. But let's take a look at what's going on here at marine traffic. And as you can see, there's some carriers right here. These are bulk carriers that are crossing the Strait of Hormuz. They're the linebackers. They're getting everybody ready. Look what's going on. We've got a queue right here off Oman. They're going to make a run for it. And all these LNG tankers and other bulk carrier tankers that were down here closer to Abu Dhabi, they're up here. They're queuing up, ready to make a run for the Strait of Hormuz. So it's going to get very, very interesting over the next 48 hours. And let's take a look at the hourly chart. And as you can see right now, we're currently between the daily pivot, which came in at 3,212, and our first support, 290. These pivot numbers are very, very wide because of the recent volatility. The RSI is trying to turn higher. So let's see if we can carry up to 321.20. And the front to back spreads, well, because we reversed everything yesterday across the energy space, the winter contracts got hit the hardest because they were the ones that were rallying the fastest. And as you can see here from the Jan versus the October spread, we're currently down 12.2 cents. We're down to 1409, down 7.97%. The RSI is crossing lower. So let's take a look at the April through October spread, or excuse me, strip. And we're below the 360 support level. We're currently right now at 337.10, down 9 cents or 2.62%. The RSI is trying to turn lower at this stage. Why? Because the weather is so mild across the south. And as you can see here, the cold is currently contained across Canada. But as we go further into the forecast period, especially around the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, you can see colder temperatures return for Chicago and pushing out over into the eastern seaboard. And that pushes all that warm air out of the space except for Florida and parts of Texas. As we get further into the forecast period, though, here comes that cold air trying to push this warm air back over out toward the eastern seaboard. Again, these warm temperatures are coming back in. So we're battling here between winter and early spring, summer. So let's take a look at Europe, and this is about as cold as it really kind of gets. It's really quite mild through the forecast period here. As you can see, the cold temperatures stuck in Turkey. We get some stuff coming off the Atlantic, so that gets France and the Isles a little cooler, as well as Spain and Morocco. But overall, mild temperatures. And that's a good thing because storage is 29.4% full. Germany down to 21.4%, France down to 22%. So it's going to be a strong, strong injection season in Europe. And how about Asia? Well, we got cooler temperatures expected around the 18th, but overall, same kind of pattern here. We're just waffling back and forth between warmer and cooler temperatures. How about the nuclear fleet? Well, we're currently right now at 13.8 gigawatts or offline. 9 Mile Point up in New York is now offline by 67.6%. So again, all the nuclear fleet is trying to recycle here, do some maintenance, refuel, get ready for summer. So we peak out again toward the end of March or possibly the first 2 weeks of April. And then we decline into summer. We repeat the pattern starting in September. How about Golden Pass? Well, we're back up 252,704. We're stabilizing here, possibly here to ramp up toward final, commissioning here and get the first export cargo out the door, hopefully by the end of this month. What about stocks? Well, unfortunately, with the war up and down, most of these stocks are in the negative here. Only CNX is up 0.21% to $40.88. Behind me, is CRK is down 1.27%. So again, recapping here for the spot April contract, we're down to 303.80, down 8.2 cents or 2.63%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.